Empirical formulae questions are really easy. They're really nice giveaway marks. All you need to know is your how to use your periodic table and how to use your mass in grams, number of moles equation. So we've got find the empirical formula, we've got 3 elements and we've got 3 masses in grams. So I'm going to put my elements in a row. I'm going to make sure I've looked up the correct symbol, because it's awful to do all of these calculations and then just write stupidly like the wrong symbol for something instead of just looking at the periodic table carefully. So I've got mass in grams is given in the question. Anytime I've got that, write it down: 3.22, 4.48, 3.36. I'm also doing it across like this because otherwise what can happen is you run out of space along here to do your calculations. And the other thing that can happen is you mix up which element is it which when you get your final numbers at the end, and you swap the numbers round and then you lose all your marks again. So mass in grams is given to me. I'm going to look at the periodic table and find the relative atomic mass of each one. So sodium is 23, sulfur 32, oxygen 16. And then that means, just like almost every single question in this topic, I can work out moles because it's mass in grams divided by relative atomic mass. So I'm going to do 3.22 divided by 23. That's going to tell me that I have 0.14 moles of sodium in my compound. Then I'm going to do 4.48 divided by 32. That divided by that gives me also 0.14 moles of sulfur. Then I do 3.36 divided by 16, and that gives me 0.21 moles of oxygen. So far so good. It is not a whole number, it's a ratio, but it's not a whole number, so we then divide by the smallest number. So we're trying to get everything to be sort of like a 1 to something ratio. So 0.14 divided by 0.14, that's the smallest number, is 1. That divided by itself is 1. 0.21 divided by 0.14 is 1.5. So what I have is I do have numbers, a ratio. I do know there's 1 mole of that and 1 mole of that and 1.5 moles of that, but that is not a whole number ratio. This happens occasionally. This is not close to 2 or 3. This is dead in the middle. So to get whole numbers, I don't need to divide by anything else. I actually now need to times by 2 all of my numbers in order to get whole numbers, because I can't write NaSO 1.5. That's not a formula. So I can write Na2S2O3. And that's my empirical formula done. In this question I was given grams, mass in grams. If I was given percentages, I would still write it as if they were masses in grams, because all that's saying is I've got a 100-gram sample, this is how many grams of each. Because it's just how much you have relative to the others, percentages works exactly the same way.